Alcohol evaluation sentence are going to be 9/23 at 1 p.m. The bond is continued. You're going to have to go over that. You're going to have to show up here tomorrow morning over at the probation department by 9 o'clock in order to start this process. In the meantime, knock off the marijuana smoking.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Seated. Ms. Contour.
Thank you, Your Honor. Heard this afternoon in the state of Ohio versus Elijah Cheekwood, case number 26 CR 773. The defendant is present. Open court with his attorney, Mr. Watson. We are here today for a change of plea. It is the state's understanding that the defendant is going to enter a plea of guilty to count 1, improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, a felony of the 4th degree with the attached forfeiture. The state would request a pre-sentence report.
Mr. Watson.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, that's my understanding this afternoon's hearing. I've had a chance to fully pre-try this matter with the state. I believe full discovery has been provided. I've also had an opportunity to discuss this matter with Mr. Cheekwood. He is prepared this afternoon to enter a change of plea as just outlined by the state. Mr. Cheekwood understands that by entering a change of plea that he'll be waiving certain constitutional rights and no threats or promises have been made in order for him to do so, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Cheekwood, how old are you?
20.
How far did you go through school?
Can you say that again?
How far did you go through school?
I graduated.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
Yes.
What have you taken?
I just smoked
Smoked what?
marijuana.
Why are you doing that if you're on bond?
I just lost somebody.
All right, when did you do that?
Like yesterday, 2 days ago.
Does it affect your ability to understand what's going on here?
No, sir.
Did you get a copy of this indictment?
Yes.
And you're going to plead guilty to count 1,
Yes.
and then count 2 will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right, before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and understand the constitutional rights you'll be waiving, the consequences of your guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you. And I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me. If you want to talk to Mr. Watson some more, let me know and I'll give you more time. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes, sir.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine those witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them come and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to testify at trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one will be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you're entitled to have a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford a copy of those transcripts, they'd be given to you free of charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights?
No, sir.
Do you still want to plead guilty to count one?
Yes, sir.
You understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charge.
Yes, sir.
You understand by pleading guilty to this felony, you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
In count one, improper handling of firearms in a motor vehicle is a felony of the 4th degree, carries an 18-month maximum prison sentence and a $5,000.
Now, the stakes are crystal clear. This 4th-degree felony carries up to 18 months in prison and a $5,000 fine, plus the firearm forfeiture and serious consequences for future firearm possession. The defendant has just waived a long list of constitutional rights, including a jury trial and the right to challenge the guilty finding. At this point, there's no mystery about what he's giving up. So, would you take the plea deal or risk going to trial?
$1 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty to the forfeiture specification, you're voluntarily giving up whatever is listed in that specification. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that your felony conviction may prevent you from owning or possessing a firearm?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if a prison term is imposed in this case, you might have to serve a period of post-release control as part of your sentence for up to 2 years under the parole authority?
Yes, sir.
If you are placed on post-release control and violate any conditions, the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 9 months for each violation, up to 1/2 of my sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If that violation is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for that violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And if that were to happen, the maximum prison sentence for that violation would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if a prison sentence is imposed, you are eligible for judicial release?
Yes.
I could place you on community control for up to 5 years, but if you violate the conditions, I could send you to prison for 18 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No.
Has anybody promised you what I will sentence you to in this case?
No.
Do you understand I do not have to follow the sentencing recommendation of either the prosecutor or your lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Have you had enough time to talk to Mr. Watson before pleading guilty today?
Yes, sir.
Has he discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with the advice he has given you?
Yes, sir.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No, sir.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, Ms. Contour, if the case went to trial, what would the evidence show?
The evidence would have shown that on May 27th of 2026 in Lake County, state of Ohio, the defendant was pulled over by officers. He had an active warrant. He was pulled out of the vehicle during a search. A firearm was found on his person. It was loaded. That was sent to the Lake County Crime Lab and found to be operable, and the defendant was 20 years old.
Mr. Watson, anything to add to those facts?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Cheekwood, did you hear what Ms. Contour said that the facts would show if the case went to trial?
Yes.
Are those facts true?
Yes.
What is your plea to count one, improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, a felony 4?
Guilty.
What is your plea to that forfeiture specification?
Guilty.
Mr. Watson?
The exact same document that I went over, so no changes there. Let's just sign right there. Today's 8/19/26.
witness and defendant as well as his counsel sign a written plea of guilty.
Mr. Cheekwood, is this your signature on the written plea of guilty?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign it voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present. Mr. Watson advised of all of his rights, made a knowing, intelligent, voluntary waiver. He understands the nature of the charge, the consequence of his guilty plea, and the maximum penalty. Find it to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. Will accept the plea of guilty and find him guilty of count 1, improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, a felony 4, and the specification. I'll refer this for pre-sentence report. And a drug and alcohol evaluation sentence going to be 9/23 at 1 p.m. The bond is continued. You're going to have to go over that. You're going to have to show up here tomorrow morning over at the probation department by 9 o'clock in order
Yes,
to
sir.
start this process. In the meantime, knock off the marijuana smoking.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Anything else, Ms. Contour?
Nothing further.
Mr. Watson?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All rise. Now look,
How is he going to get any?
And there's the outcome. The judge accepts the guilty plea, finds him guilty, orders a pre-sentence report and a drug and alcohol evaluation, and keeps the bond in place for now. But the judge also delivers a blunt warning: stop smoking marijuana. The real sentencing decision is still ahead. Do you think the defendant just got a second chance? Or is the judge setting the stage for a much tougher sentence?